Hey Afroettes, welcome back to my channel. Here's part 2 of our essential oil series.
So now that we understand and we have all that good information, which ones really work? Which ones should you start with? I'm going to be focusing on the ones that I managed to find proven results on. All right, so I'll leave the link in the description box down below so that you can check it out for yourselves. The trials were done in 2015, 2013 and 2016. We're going to start with lavender essential oil. This is my lavender essential oil. This is 100%. They made these trials on the mice. All right, so it showed that it made the hair grow thicker and faster than normal. The trial lasted for 4 weeks. So they had lavender oil, they had minoxidil, which is another concoction that is used for hair loss problems, and then they used saline, and the lavender is the only one that showed major results. The other benefits of lavender are it keeps bacteria and fungus away from your scalp, meaning that it has antimicrobial properties. So it doesn't only benefit inside your scalp and your bloodstream, it also benefits your surface of your scalp. And our next essential oil is rosemary. Where's my rosemary? This is my rosemary essential oil. A 2015 study showed that people with DHT, which is a hormone linked to hair loss, saw a significant hair growth after using rosemary essential oil for 6 months. The other benefits of rosemary is that it enhances microcapillary perfusion, which is the distribution of nutrients present in the blood to the surrounding cells within the dermal papillae. Remember we said that the dermal papillae consists of those blood vessels that feed the hair matrix. It also increases the production of a fat molecule, which is known to promote hair growth. It reduces the production of, it's called leukotriene B4 molecules, an increased concentration of which has been shown to damage hair follicles and to be associated with excessive hair loss. Rosemary oil also blocks the activity of an anomalous immune system, thereby preventing hair loss in the autoimmune disorder alopecia areata. So if you're suffering from alopecia areata, you might consider looking into rosemary as well, adding it into what you're already using. Our last oil is peppermint essential oil. Do I have peppermint? No, I have tea tree. I don't have peppermint. A 2014 study showed that peppermint oil applied to mice made their fur or their hair grow faster and thicker, and it also increased blood flow to malnourished follicles. If your follicles are malnourished, you're going to lose hair. That means that they die, and therefore they're not able to produce hair. I think maybe I should do a hair cycle. Comment down below if you want me to do that on our next video, because I was planning on doing silicones and petroleum, how it affects your hair and how you should use it and how it benefits some of us. So what should I do? Should I do silicones or should I do the phases of the hair growth? Comment down below. All right. Now, anyway, back to peppermint oil. The bioactive terpenes present in peppermint essential oil are readily absorbed into the scalp and then into the bloodstream to stimulate the hair follicle. Remember, this is what I said. Peppermint essential oil increases the thickness of the hair strand by stimulating the IGF-1 gene, which is associated with hair thickness, guys. Peppermint essential oil increases the length of the hair shaft. Remember the hair shaft? Without changing its original form or structure, meaning the hair strand, right? It is able to increase the length, and it also increases the length of the hair follicle. The hair follicle is that part that encapsulates the hair shaft, all right? And by the way, did you know that the shape of your hair follicle determines the shape of your hair strand? I know, right? And another thing is that peppermint oil increases the activity of the dermal papillae, that bottom thing that has the blood vessels, and the enzyme called alkaline phosphate, which increases blood supply and distribution within the follicles. It is responsible for widening your blood vessels so that more blood flows to the hair follicle. Blood flow equals hair growth. So this is really good. This is some good stuff. So that's about it for the oils. I want to mention one other one. I didn't find any proven results, and that is the tea tree. Tea tree oil also has anti-inflammatory properties. So some people use tea tree oil in their shampoos because it helps to clean the scalp. It helps to detox the scalp, even if you use it as in an oil. Tea tree oil and peppermint oil, they keep your scalp free from itchiness, from dandruff, and other scalp issues. Now, Please remember that I said that the oils that I just mentioned, these are the oils that I managed to find proven results on. You know, research is an ongoing thing. It's always evolving. If there are other oils that have proven results that maybe I didn't mention today, kindly share them in the comment section down below so that we are also up to date, right? Other oils, they work. Have your lemon oil. Eucalyptus oil has higher amounts of terpenes as well. I didn't find it in this particular research, but it's also good. It's also up there. They usually mix it with other essential oils to help to cleanse the scalp, to help to loosen those hydrogen bonds so that the other oils that can penetrate also penetrate. Okay, so now that we're done with the oils, let's look at when and how to use those oils. When should you use them for their efficacy? Now, this brings us to the circadian clock or circadian rhythm. This is basically just the body's biological rhythm or biological clock, which shows certain activities of the body or in the body at different times of the day and different times of the night. All right, so this brings us to two processes that take place in the hair matrix. All right, the hair matrix, remember we said that it has cells in it that make your hair. We talked about keratinocytes, and we also mentioned the mitotic division or mitotic process. It's all over your body. It's not only on your hair, but because you're talking about the hair, we're going to be focusing on that. Now, the keratinocytes have been proven to be at their peak at night. All right, they produce protein for your hair. And then the mitotic division or mitotic process is at its peak in the morning. So the hack is to apply your essential oil at night. All right, because there are other factors as well that are going to make sure that the oils thoroughly get absorbed, you know, like the length of time that you apply them for, you know, the temperature as well. So applying them at night, for me, from what I found out, it seems like it's the way to go. It's the same as your night serums. You know, they have those night serums that you apply at night, and the oils. Remember, they say that only apply oil on your face at night. It's because it gets absorbed. And those oils, if you check, even those serums, they have lavender extract, lemon extract, peppermint extract. It's because those extracts, they have terpenes, and those terpenes make it easier for other nutrients from the plant extracts to be able to penetrate into your skin or into your scalp, and then they're going to be used in the mitotic process and the keratinization process so that they can renew your body, renew your skin, and renew, you know, make more healthy hair. So if you eat healthy food, you drink water before you sleep, you put on your oils and then you massage onto your scalp, you put on your plastic cap or shower cap, and then you put your scarf or your slap head satin lined cap, and then you go to bed. The heat that is produced by your body is going to assist in relaxing your blood vessels, and then the oils are able to penetrate and go be part of that whole process of making healthy hair strands. Okay, isn't that exciting? How to use your essential oils, because you should never ever just take it as it is and put it on your scalp. Remember, we said that it's very, very potent, so you have to make sure that you dilute it in a carrier oil. A carrier oil is basically just an oil or a base that dilutes your essential oil. There are two ways of applying it. Number one, it is the DIY way, right, of making your own hair growth oil. When they say hair growth oil, they usually contain essential oils. Like a good growth oil should have 1 or 2 essential oils in it. Now, you can do the DIY way like I do. I use a carrier oil. Now, there are different types of carrier oils that you can use, but the ones that I would suggest, like my favorite, which is castor oil. Castor oil is very special. I love it. This is, for anybody who's been following me for some time, you guys know that I never go without this product. I never go without this oil. Castor oil or Jamaican black castor oil. Any castor oil that you can find. Castor oil is thick, right? And it also has one benefit to it. It has a fatty acid that is called ricinoleic fatty acid, which stimulates hair growth. All right. And also one other thing to bear in mind is if you produce a lot of sebum, you know, like you have oily scalp naturally, make sure you use oils that are greaseless, like grapeseed oil, sweet almond oil. You can use jojoba oil. Jojoba oil is perfect because it mimics the sebum oil that is produced by your scalp. Or marula oil, or you can just get that marula oil from Ludo Beauty. It already has tea tree in it, and then you put a few drops of your rosemary, your lavender, or even peppermint if you want. All right, or you can get yourself this marula grow oil. Usually grow oils, they have essential oils. Like this one, it has marula oil, Jamaican black castor oil, and essential oils. They didn't write which essential oil it is. Frog girls, we need to know which essential oil did you use. It's beneficial because we need to know, is it tea tree, is it peppermint, so that we know which one to add. Oh, this other thing as well that I got from this camp. This I got for less than $50. This is an organic remedy roller. It's a soothing blend of lavender, tea tree, and eucalyptus. So it has like a little ball that you roll, so you can roll it on your scalp. You just have to make sure that you check the ingredient list. You should look at the ingredients, and if it's at the top, the first I think 5 or 6 at the top there, then you know that it has higher amounts of that product. Or if it's in the middle, it's still okay. If it's at the bottom there, no, it's not a good grow oil. And the other thing is, when you do your DIYs, if you want to do your DIYs, put these little drops into here. The ratio is 2 to 3 drops per tablespoon of carrier oil. Let's say you use your jojoba oil and rosemary essential oil and lavender, and you want to add these into your oils. Now you take a tablespoon of your carrier oil, your jojoba oil. Put 1 essential oil at a time. You can put your lavender oil first, your 2 to 3 drops of lavender oil, and then you take that, you mix that mixture, and then you put it on your arm because sometimes you can be allergic to that. And after, I would say 2 minutes, right, or 5 minutes, if you don't react, then you can add your other oil, either it's rosemary, and then you mix, and then you do that test patch again. Because if you just mix all of them at once, you might not know exactly which one you are reacting to. So it's very important, 2 to 3 drops per tablespoon. Very, very important, guys, that you are very, very careful when it comes to handling these, because you can get a whole side effect. And then if you come to me, I'm going to be like, who? I don't know you, because I told you be careful. I told you the ratios. So make sure you do the right thing. That concludes our episode for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed being here with me, have enjoyed my little company. One other thing that I would like from you guys is to share your favorite grow oil. Either it's a DIY, do it yourself, or the one that you buy from the store. Share with us which essential oil it has, and have you been using essential oils? How have they affected your hair? Have you seen any significant results, and how long have you been using them for? I would really, really appreciate your feedback. Thank you for always being there and liking, subscribing, and sharing. You guys are the best.
Stars shining bright.